I've watched all the challenges, tried them for myself, learned to get better. Now can this noob steal the show? Welcome to Noob versus Meta.
Hey guys, it's Quattro here, and welcome back to my channel. In last episode, I got completely demolished, and I know I really didn't care. I apologize for that. I think the part of the series has taken a bit of a toll. I talked about this a little bit last episode. Trying to keep up and do everything the best that I can and be entertaining, along with having a strong knowledge of the game has been a little bit too much. It's been a lot for me to handle, and so I'm just trying to figure out things the best that I can. So hopefully, with the new, we're not quite into GX yet. We've got one more set before GX, but once that rolls around, I think it'll be a bit easier. Kind of a bit of like a reset of how I'm doing things, not how I'm doing things, but like with the card pool that I have, and it'll kind of give me a chance to look at things a bit easier and help create decks. I'd really appreciate if you guys could, help me with some deck ideas or anything like that down in the comments. If anybody wants to message me, then you can find me on Instagram at GimmickQuattro. I believe it is. It might have changed because I had the original account and now I've got another account now, so let me go look at that real fast. I'll put it up on screen. But yes, it's Gimmick Quattro, no spaces, all lowercase. With all that being out of the way, let's kind of get into it. So I did lose. I have to spin the wheel. That's a little loud. And we have 3 packs from any set that I previously opened. Let's take a look back here. Really, with us being towards the end of this era, what I'm kind of mainly looking for is just any super rare and ultra rare that'll be good later on, because that's all I'm going to be able to use. I will only be able to bring super rares and ultra rares with me, and all my commons and rares get reset. So I guess if we're trying to look for the best of the best, we want to go back to Legend of Blue Eyes, try to get some more Pot of Greed, Raigekis, Dark Holes, anything like that. So we're going to flip. We have an ultra rare. Left Arm of Exodia. Add that pack to online collection. It's an ultra rare at least. Number 2. Nothing. I'm not even going to add the draft. I don't need to. And last, we have nothing again. I'm not going to worry about adding that. So that sucks, but getting another piece of Exodia, I guess, is okay. I'm pretty sure I might already have that piece. If not, I definitely know I don't have enough to play all of it, so it is what it is at this point in time. So let's get into looking at the set here. If my computer would actually run, this would be great. I'm trying to do a lot on it at one time, so it is going to kind of slow down on me a little bit. I might have to just kind of do a cutaway. Oh, it glitched out, and we're good. Cool. Great. Alright, so we are in Flaming Eternity, the last set before the GX era. I don't really know what's inside the set. I vaguely looked through it beforehand, but not really, so let's just take some time to do that now. We have Space Mambo, a level 4 water fish with 1700 attack. Divine Dragon, light level 4 with 1500. We have our Mouse Fighter. I know he works with some cards later on. We have our first ultra rare of the set, being Sacred Phoenix of Nephthys, which is a pretty cool card. Once per turn during your standby phase, after this card is destroyed by a card effect and sent to the graveyard, special summon this card from a graveyard. If you do, destroy all spells and trap cards on the field. Pretty simple effect. Not the easiest guy to kind of get out and get off, but we do have Hand of Nephthys. A card used, you contribute this card and what other monsters, special summon one Sacred Phoenix of Nephthys from your hand or deck, which is a pretty cool card. If we can get a few copies of this, plus at least one Nephthys, this might be a pretty interesting deck style we could run. Then we have Ultimate Insect level 5. I could put it in the level up deck, but that's going to end up getting destroyed anyways, so, and it's a rare, so it won't even travel along with me. Not too much point to looking into it, but it is interesting. We have Silent Swordsman level 5. This card is unaffected by spell effects. During your standby phase, if this card inflicts battle damage to your opponent by a direct attack, you can send this face-up card to the graveyard, but summon one level 7. One Silent Swordsman level 7 from your hand or deck. Pretty basic effect, standard for this type of deck, or standard for a lot of level up monsters. It's actually a pretty good card. Not being able to get affected by spell effects shuts down 1/3 of the game. 1/3 of the game's effects, so that's really kind of cool. Then we have Grandmarg, the Rock Monarch. If this card is tribute summoned, target one set card on the field, destroy that target. Not a great effect compared to the other monarchs, but it definitely can be very useful. Plus, it is a secret rare, so it might be a nice little card to travel along with me if I do get it. Might be able to run a monarch deck at some point in time, which would be pretty interesting. Then we have more of the elementals, Valkyrie and Doom. They kind of do the same thing as the other ones do, so there's no point really talking about them. We have a big panda. He just gets bulkier. That's really it. We have Behemoth, the king of all animals. You can normal/set this card with one tribute, but its original attack becomes 2,000. When this card is tribute summoned, you can target beast monsters in your graveyard equal to the number of monsters tributed, return them to the hand. It's actually not a bad card for the beast deck. It can be, on one hand, it could be a very easy 2,000 body with a 1 recovery, or it could be a 2,700 body with 2 recoveries, and depending on what those recoveries are, cards to recover, could make some pretty nice extensive plays. Speaking of which, we have got Big Tusked Mammoth, a beast monster that you could get back with Behemoth. Monsters your opponent controls can attack the turn they are summoned. Actually, that's a pretty cool effect. If I could make a beast deck work, that would be kind of cool. Like one last minute hurrah, just go all on beasts. That'd be kind of cool. Kangaroo Champ. When a monster battles this card, is changed to defense position after damage. Oh, when a monster that battles this card, not when. A monster that battles gets changed to defense position. Cool. Hyena. When this card is destroyed by battle and sent to the graveyard, you can special summon any number of hyenas from your deck. I got 3 copies. This thing gets destroyed. I get to play 2 more. You could easily set up for a 2 tribute right there. Blade Rabbit. When this card is changed from attack position to face up to defense position, destroy 1 monster your opponent's side of the field. It's a bit of a conditional effect, but there are definitely cards that can get it go off, or if I can protect it long enough to keep making the effect happen, it'd be kind of cool. Just some pretty decent destruction in that regard. Mecha Dog Marin. When this card is destroyed by battle and sent to the graveyard, inflict 1,000 damage to both players. When this card on the field is destroyed and sent to the graveyard, except by battle, inflict 1,000 damage to your opponent. Simple burn, probably not going to play it. Blast Musician is a super rare. Each time a spell card is activated, place 1 spell counter on this card. When that spell resolves, you can remove any number of spell counters from this card, then target 1 face on monster field. It's with attack less than or equal to the number of card counters removed times 700. Destroy the target. Wait, what? You can remove any number of spell counters from this card, then target 1 face-up monster on the field with attack less than or equal to the number of counters you removed times 700. Okay, that's cool. That's a pretty cool effect, but he's kind of a tiny body, so it would take a little bit to protect him, or I'd have to beef him up. Sharon Chiron the Mage is pretty cool. Once per turn, you can discard one spell card, then target one spell trap card on the opponent's side of the field, destroy the target. If there's a dead spell card in my hand, I can just pitch it and basically becomes like an MST. Gearfried, the Swords Master. Cannot be normal summon a set, must be self-summoned with release restraint. Each time a equipped card is equipped to this card, target one monster your opponent controls, destroy the target. I don't know what release restraint is, so I don't know how easy it is to get off that effect. But if I am playing an equipped heavy deck, being able to just to dump a bunch of equips on him just to pop monsters would be kind of cool. We're going to move down here a little bit. Kind of taking a little bit of time, a little bit longer than I thought. We got some basic tribute stuff. It's like, hi, you contribute me for 2 tributes of blank. Firebird. Each time a winged beast monster on each side of the field is destroyed, this card gains 500 attack. It's standard, I guess, for a winged beast deck. It doesn't say how it has to be destroyed, so that means I can destroy it, and then I could give it the boost that way, which is kind of cool. But then we have Rescue Cat. Rescue Cat, I believe, no, Rescue Rabbit was the deck, dinosaur Rescue Rabbit. But Rescue Rabbit on the same, or all the same. Can be a pretty useful card. You can send this card to the graveyard by summon 2 level 3 or lower beast type monsters from your deck, but they have their effects negated. Also, they are destroyed during the end phase. You can only use each of the effect of Rescue Cat once per turn. If I have... That really is kind of good in an Xyz type build. Unless there's a way for me to get rid of them to do something. Because I don't think I can tribute at the point in time unless I can keep the cat along. Unless I can play the cat, let it survive 1 turn, send it to the graveyard, special summon 2 level 3s, tribute them off for like, I don't know, Behemoth, and then get back the cat. But that's all I can really think of. Gatlin Dragon, Barrel Dragon plus Blowback Dragon once per turn. You can toss a coin 3 times to destroy as many monsters on the field as possible, but no more than number of heads. I've never even heard of this card. That's pretty interesting. I don't think I have a barrel or a blowback, but if I did, that would be very interesting to play. King Dragon, Lord of D plus Divine Dragon Ragnarok. Your opponent cannot target dragon monsters with card effects. Once per turn, you can special summon 1 dragon monster from your hand. Again, very interesting card. Pretty sure I don't have a Lord of D, but Divine Dragon Ragnarok can actually be pretty easy to get. So I have like a fusion substitute card, like a Helix, I think is one of them, or something like that. King of the Swamp. Then I might be able to get that off if I want to go into a dragon deck, and I can get high level dragon monsters out in that way. Plus, he's got a pretty nice body of 2400. Now, the Feather of the Phoenix. Discard 1 card, then target 1 card in your graveyard. Return the target to the top of your deck. Is not a bad effect. It lets you kind of trade out cards and set you up for next turn. Hopefully, if that works out. But it's not like the Feather is a quick effect. So that can be bad for 2 reasons. You could be deciding between 2 cards, and you could take back the wrong one, and your opponent makes a move on their turn. You're like, you wish I had something else. And it cannot prevent the opponent, like you can't use it in response to them trying to get rid of something from your graveyard. But still, that's not a bad effect either way. Just get a small amount of recycling. Lightning Vortex, discard 1 card, destroy all face-up monsters you controls. It's kind of like it's just a different variant of Raigeki. Discarding effects can be pretty nice, definitely if cards require you to discard them. So it might be better off than Raigeki. I know I use it sometimes in my Gimmick Puppet builds, because Gimmick Puppets like to be in the graveyard, or some of them do. just kind of looking around here. Refusion activates this card by paying it to the library. Target one fuse monster graveyard. Special summon and equip it with this card. This card is destroyed, banish that equip monster. That's okay. If I can get a way to say get a fusion monster into the graveyard, then I might be able just to activate this effect and pull it out that way. But I'm not sure about that. Big March of Animals, again, just kind of goes in on the beast strategy. They each gain 200 for each one that you control. If I control 5, they each gain 1,000 attack, which can be enough to run over somebody and win the game. Phoenix Wing Wind Blast is a great card. Discard 1, target 1 card your opponent controls, place on the top of the deck. An excellent trap card. Too bad it's at the rare spot and not higher, because I would then I'd be able to bring it on along the game with me, but I cannot. Again, even if I can pull it and use it, I definitely think I will, because that's just such a good effect. Number 1, again, discard effects if I need things in the graveyard. It's got that covered, and being able to spin things on the top of the opponent's deck is kind of nice. Now, it is a targeted effect, so that can trigger other things, but meh, still not bad. Secret Rare Deck Devastation Virus. Excellent card. Tribute 1 Dark Monster with 2,000 more attack. Look at your opponent's hand. All monsters they control and all cards they draw until the end of the 3rd turn. After the card's activation, destroy all those monsters with 1,500 or less attack. Now I definitely would need to find a way to get a 2,000 monster. I mean, I guess it's not hard. There are some dark monsters that have 2,000 attack. Actually, maybe at this point in time, but I'd have to look. Or there's definitely like 1 tribute ones to get out, so that may be good in like a fiendish kind of dark deck that can cheese out dark monsters, got this effect off, and just burn through the opponent's deck. Yeah. So now that we've had a quick little look at that, let's go over to the pack simulator. We want 24 packs, sealed draft mode, and we're going to click on Flaming Eternity. This is going to be a problem. And first plaque pack. No, oh, we have Threatening Roar. I didn't realize. Threatening Roar is actually a pretty cool card. You just kind of can protect a monster for a turn. And you got 1 hand. And we have a Rescue Cat there. I meant to say that. We have another Threatening Roar. We have the Panda. And I think this, Hex Sealed Fusion lets us replace, I'm pretty sure it lets us replace one of the fusion materials that we need. We have another Beast here. But I think that's really it to talk about in that pack. Pack number 4. We have 1 Hyena. We have the Mammoth. We have the Rabbit. The Beast strategy looks like it might be coming along. And I'm actually pretty okay with that. If I can get enough cards just to create a Beast deck, I really will. Have a little bit of fun. In an ultimate rare, Tusk Mammoth. That's amazing. But didn't I just get it in the rare spot? I'm so confused. Either way, nice to see that card. Another hand. I don't know what this is, but it looks like it's another beast of some kind. Abor Hushiani. If it'll load, that'd be nice. Once per turn, you can toss a coin. Call it. If you call it right, inflict 1,000 damage to your opponent. If you call it wrong, you take 1,000. That's not bad. It's a beast warrior, so I'd probably end up playing it. Meh. It's okay. Hey, and a Phoenix Wing Blast. I totally looked over that. Great. I'm so glad I got that card. I cannot believe I just let it go right over my head. And a third hand. Now we just need the actual Nephthys himself. A fourth and a second copy of Phoenix Wind, and that completes a play set of Threatening Roar as well. I think this might be my first copy or my second copy of this. Pack number 8. The Spiral works with the Gaga, but I don't with the Gaia, but I don't have Gaia. And Hyena, that gives me 2 copies of that now. A second copy of Black Rabbit, and my third Hyena. And either my second or third copy of the Champ. Beast deck, possible. Who knows? Got a bit of a stall strategy going on with it. At least second or third Rescue Cat, a second or third Panda. And flip. A second copy of this. And a March. I might have received more March. I kind of forgot what the card was, but at least 1 copy of that, which is great. A rare Ultimate Insect, which is okay, I guess. Just keep looking through here. Our first or second ultra rare, we have the Gatlin Dragon. The card I don't think I can really play. I have to look into it. There might be a way for me to cheese it out, but overall, it's nice to see it. Just the ability to get it, to have the ultra rares available, and a second level 5 Ultimate Insect. We have an ultra rare Spiral. I guess some of these cards could be in rare and ultra rare, I'm assuming, so that's kind of cool to see. A third Phoenix Wing Blaster, that's probably like our 7th one by now. I'm pretty sure I've seen more of them, so that's cool. We are now 15 packs, and we have a second copy of the Dragon, which is just crazy to see. Now we just need the Nephthys. We have a third Tusked Mammoth. We need the Behemoth, I believe is what it's called. Swords of Concealing Light. I didn't really talk about this card. We can look at it now. This card is destroy this card during the second standby phase after its activation. When this card resolves, change all monsters your opponent controls to face down defense position. Monsters your opponent controls cannot change their battle position. It's a pretty good card, actually. That might trigger some things that changes into defense position, but I don't know if it's got to be face up or if it matters if it goes face down. It's something I have to look into. And nothing really to talk. Nothing really to talk about. Just gonna keep moving along here. I would really like to see us get the Nephthys. We have the third copy of the Ultimate Insect. But alright. Ooh, we have a super rare Blast Magician. Not a terrible card to see there. Again, it gives us an ultra rare option when we move on. Pack number 23 is what we're going on to. And last pack. Can we get the Nephthys? Can we get the Behemoth? I think are really the main 2 that I'm looking at. And we did not. This was kind of a weak opening, I'm not gonna lie. It was alright, don't get me wrong, but it wasn't great. I'm pretty sure though I've got enough here in which I can cheese out a beast deck. So yeah. I am recording this, I will state this now, 24 minutes into the episode, which is great. I'm recording this at 12:18 on Monday night. It's actually now Tuesday. So the second half of this recording will probably be done tonight, being Tuesday, and then hopefully I'll get the video up by Monday. So yeah, that's the thing. Cool. And I will see you guys in the next part of the recording. Peace. Whatever. It's just weird because I typically would go right into the next one, and I'm actually cutting it off and doing it later on. So, anyways, I will see you at the deck profile. Alrighty then, we are back at it again here, boys. I'm sorry, that was weird and disgraceful. Anyways, hi, yes, I'm Gimmick Quattro, and we are back. It is now currently midnight, the time that I'm recording this, but it's fine. I'm supposed to record it much earlier on, and it never ended up happening, so here I am. I still have to edit this and post it, so that's lovely. Or at least get it edited and start exporting it tonight, and I'll get it posted to YouTube tomorrow, but still got a few hours of work ahead of me, including this recording. So let's get right into the deck here before I go crazy. Like I promised, I did a beast deck using beast cards strictly from this set. So we have 3 copies of Chuseki the Mouse Fighter. We have 3 copies of Big Tusked Mammoth. We have 3 copies of Abador Ushani. We have 3 copies of Majigir Panda. 3 copies of Kangaroo Champ, 3 copies of Rescue Cat, 3 copies of Hyena, 3 copies of Blade Rabbit, 3 copies of Catnipped Kitty. We have 1 Pot of Greed because of course you need Pot of Greed. We have 3 The Big March of Animals. We have 3 Poison Fangs. We have 3 Beast Soul Swaps, and we have 3 Threatening Roars. Is there a game plan? No. Stay alive, get out the big guys, get out some beasts, and hope that we win. We are going against a random deck again, just like we did last episode, but everything else is the exact same. Alright, let's get into this. And not progression, we want beast. Let's go. What's my volume at? I don't want it to be too loud. That's going to be too loud. 6, I think, should be okay. From what I can recall. Rock Gang, by the way. Always going to play rock. Until I either win or lose. Alright, what type of starting hand we got? I don't think this is bad, but what do I know? Oh, we're going up against Blue Eyes again. Yeah, baby. We went up against Blue Eyes last episode, and here we are going to get our... I can't say that. I'm going to be a family-friendly channel. We're going to get our butts kicked. Gonna play this to start. And then we're gonna... It's not great having both of these, in my hand, but we're just gonna play the one here and just... I know I can get one out next turn. There's no way this deck would ever win. I could probably have it win if I really, really genuinely thought about it. But I just don't have the time or the patience to worry about doing that. I'm currently in the process of moving. I'm currently in the process of packing up all my stuff, throwing it out of a storage unit, so that I can disappear over the summer for a summer camp that I'm working at, which was all a bit last minute too, so that's lovely, and I lost in no time. This is going to be the shortest half of this video, which I'm okay with because it helps me get editing down. Perfect. activate this, set, play the kangaroo. So, yeah, I'm going to be gone for so long and I can't be staying at this house that I'm at when I come back. And so because of that, I'm putting everything I have inside storage lockers, and I spent so much time these last couple of days just dedicated to cleaning and throwing stuff out and weeding through my stuff and whatever else. So I want to do a bulk recording session and get like 3 or 4 of these done before I left, so I could have something just to edit and I don't have to worry about that. But looks like that's not going to end up happening, which I guess happens. I'll figure it out while I'm there. I should have enough free time. I'll be there like a month early before it all starts, just helping set up. And so because of that, I should have plenty of time to get a few recordings in of this and get a few recordings in of my Pokemon stuff. Wow, this deck is just burning through the resources. I mean, not really burning through the resources because they're just so like they can get back other stuff pretty easily. But no, I didn't. I didn't appreciate. I didn't appreciate any of that. You can't even attack me, loser. That's right, threatening roar. Oh no. Well, I can summon Rescue Cat. I can't even activate its effect, but at least I have them. Yeah, that's a thing. I'm real good at this game, and I'm gonna play Threatening Roar. Cool. I get to be alive one. Oh, nope. And it's over. Next round. Unless I draw another Threatening Roar here, which I didn't. We're gonna play the panda. We're gonna activate the march, and he's gonna steal the march. And I'm just gonna crash. And that's it. Game over. This was like a 6-minute recording, even with all the explanations a part of it. Lovely. Or less. It's going to be closer to 7 or 8, but that's fine. I don't even feel bad. I don't even have great cards for this. Even if I did sit down and craft like some crazy cool deck, or sat down and talk with somebody who's like wicked good at the game, I'm pretty sure there's nothing that we could have crafted to beat Blue Eyes. Like that good of a deck. But hey, if anybody in the comments wants to prove me wrong, then I'll hear it out. Hopefully though, next series, next episode, I mean, we're going to be looking at GX, and like I said in the past, I'm going to be restarting over except for my super rares and ultra rares. So everything from like rare downwards I'll be getting rid of, and I will only be keeping the cards of the super and ultra rare and secret rare and all that other type of crap category, and moving on with all that. So hopefully I'm not going to completely screw myself if I do that. No, it's actually probably better for me if I do it that way than completely starting over. But like I said before, hopefully the reset was going to be really good for me, and it'll give me a chance to kind of just new me, new start type of a deal, and do the best that I can. Alright, anyways, I don't think I really have too much else to say. Oh, there's one more thing. When I'm gone, obviously the uploads are going to be probably less and less, maybe fewer and far between. Hopefully not, but it might come down to that. I am planning a surprise when I come back. I guess not really a surprise. I'm planning on a massive box opening. On how large, I don't know yet. Like, it's going to be a pretty large scale opening that I want to look into, or at least getting like this big mystery box, unloading its content, and maybe slowly over a couple of videos just going through the content itself. If that's something you guys would be interested in seeing, I mean, I would need a lot of like people to kind of pitch in and help out with something like that. People to send me to Instagram accounts or eBay pages, like reliable sources that can help me put together these types of boxes at a rather reasonable price, I would like to add. I would have the money to do it. Like, I'm going away, I'm gonna be making a fair bit of money this summer, so I'd have some money. But I'm also trying to plan a wedding right now, my own wedding, so I still need some of the money. But again, I want to do something special for you guys, and hope it attracts more people to my channel. And so if that's something you guys would be interested in trying to help me out with, then please comment down below and let me know, because I would like to take any type of ideas that I can and help kind of make this work out. With that all being said, I'm pretty sure I got everything out there that I need to say. And if that's the case, then cool. Peace out. Like the video, subscribe, all the type of YouTube garbage that people have to say. And I will hope to see you guys back here again in the next video. Peace out.